Is there music? Can I put on music?
If you'd like to, yeah.
And Ozzy, I've got the YouTube up here too, so I'll keep an eye on the chat.
Okay.
There, in case anybody's chatting.
Everyone's gonna listen to Kayla Marquis.
And Zakia, we'll be able to go off, like, not be on the top right here?
Mm-hmm. You would have to go to, right now we only have Franklin at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So you would go to,
Let me know if the volume is okay.
You can turn, I can't hear it.
It's like starting up. It's a slow.
Will you please put the stars in my hair just one last time? Walking barefoot through love on a tightrope in the twilight. Memories of you falling through my eyelashes make me go blind. Oh no, what did we do to love? Swaying my hips while I'm kissing the lips that are telling me lies. It tastes like last year on my birthday on the beach at night. Am I just your story that you will always have to rewrite? Oh no, how did we move in love? Packing my pride away in a box and giving it to you. You're masking your thoughts, but your soul is purpose that lead me straight to you. Easy wasn't made for people like us, it's never enough. I want to just be who say. After all this time, I'm still drunk off your energy. But the things that used to get me high, well, they've become my enemy. And now I'm at war with you, fighting you with an army started in my head. It's marching in our bed. I'll do what you want me to. I'll surrender a war that I will never win. You met me at my coldest, and somehow you softened me.
Hello, everyone. Give us just a moment. We're having some issues with the Zoom. We're going to fix that right now.
Looking at the past and knowing nothing's gonna be the same. Holding on to present like a gift I wanna give away. But you know it about tomorrow and every day after that. We own the rights to this future and I ain't gonna give it back. No.
Another Kayla Marquis song everybody ask? Of course, no problem. I got you. For anyone who is interested, this is Kayla Marquis from Denver, Colorado. So, you know, I'm just gonna DJ this morning because nobody stopped me. That's the justification. Enjoy.
So thank you for your patience, everyone. We figured it out. Franklin, I can also stream. If you send it to me, I can play it through my video as we're waiting for more people.
Sounds good.
So like I was saying, thank you everyone for your patience as we are figuring this out together. We were having some slight technical issues with letting people in. It should be open now, so we're gonna give people a moment to stream on in, which means we're just gonna be moving a little late today, which is all right. We will move at the pace in which we need to, and that's just how things are gonna go. So thank you for your patience. And I will stream some of these songs that Franklin has for us, and we'll get started in about 3 minutes.
And then, Ozzy, let me know when you want me to stop this stream so you can start yours.
Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started. Thank you all again for your patience with this. We're very, very grateful that you are joining us here today to kick off Denver Public Library's Advancing Racial Equity and Inclusion in the Workplace Symposium. I don't want to take up too much more of Franklin's time, so I will turn it over to him and he will introduce himself and lead us through some yoga this morning.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Franklin Cruz from Denver, Colorado. I am a science educator. I am a poet. I am a dancer. I am an MC. I am a nerd, anime lover. Also love waffles. Also really enjoy family. Particularly fond of the color green. So hopefully that gives you an idea of who I am. Pronouns he, they. And this morning I'm going to lead us through some embodiment work. Ozzy and I were chatting about this yesterday. I want to start from here because this conversation is going to be very deep in our history, in our science, and in our bodies. So if we can't even feel a feeling and really give words to what that feeling is and understand when that feeling has arrived and when it is left, then we're not going to be able to do any of this work successfully because it has to anchor from within. So everything I'm gonna do is ability friendly. I'm gonna do everything seated. If you wanna extend this, you can modify all these moves to standing. You can leave your camera on or off. For breathing, breathe at your own pace, but I do ask that you use the full capacity of your lungs, and I'll show you a 3-part breath in a second. So those are the only rules. So go ahead, find a spot. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start taking some breaths. Remember that the doorways are your nose and your mouth. Try to get it through your nose, but if it's hard for whatever reason, go ahead and go through your mouth. So let's take 3 breaths at your own pace. Ready? Go. If you hear my breath, try to match mine just in loudness. Get the volume up. As you breathe out, go ahead and sink. As you can see, start rolling your head, whichever direction it goes. You can close your eyes, or you can just listen to me. You can also leave your eyes open to follow. I'll do them pretty slow, just rotating our heads. Try to bring your ears to your shoulders and keep your shoulders nice, low, relaxed. Uno más. Bring it to a nice neutral position, and then reverse. Last one. When you're ready, bring your head back up to a neutral position. Shoulders down. Let your arms dangle wherever they are, and just start waving your arms back and forth. You can add a little rock to your body. Make sure your arms are reaching out. Ooh, y'all. The body this morning for me, no lie, is anxious. It is anxious for me to do this work in front of y'all. This is usually private work for me. Keep reaching even if I'm talking. You just gotta listen. If you have anxiousness, figure out where it's at. Mine is in my armpits. It's really weird. It's really weird. It's in my armpits. Go ahead and start playing with your arms. Explore your space. You can explore the seated or seated. Play with circles. You could draw circles in the air. Circles right now are calming for me. Play with waves. Uniform waves together. Play with singular waves. Play with levels. Knees. Hips. Move your arms. Play with direction. Go left. Go right. Go up. Come down. Play with the absence of movements. Don't move. Breathe. This is our exercise. I want you to continue this practice. Do whatever you want with your arms. You can reach. And as I do, I'm going to call out things, and I just want you to notice where they're at in your body. Like mine was in my armpits. If I were to ask you the question, are you ready for today? Where's that at? Give it love. Massage it. Maybe give it some vibes. Maybe just let it go. Be like, whatever that was, gone. Are you ready for today? Is your knees shaking? Give it love. Is your jaw tense? Pull it down. Is your chest stiff? Open it up. Heck, my leg came up on that one. Toss it up. Oof. Throw your whole body if you have to. Breathe. Next question. Do you have any tools available for you to make yourself grounded? Do you have any tools to make yourself grounded? This work is going to take us into our heads, into our hearts, into our past, into our future. But we're doing this work today. You are doing this work, not your past self, not your future self. You right now are doing this work. What tools do you have to ground you? I'm petting my feet right now. That's my tools. And I'm doing this in public for you. You might be at private or in your home privately doing it. Give yourself love. Oof, I'm just gonna wipe all that off. Yes, just wipe it off. Last one, y'all. What world do you see? What world do you see? Let it come from the body again. If this feels uncomfortable to you, if you feel like, oh my God, this is so weird, what is he doing? Y'all, this is body work. How are you gonna cement this if it doesn't feel in your body? I wouldn't have known about the anxiousness. Apparently my world building has my thighs shaking out. Don't know why. Maybe it might just rock up and down. My elbow just popped. What world do you see? Take a breath at your own pace. Let it be strong. Just two more like that. Remember, our ancestors all survived to get here. We have every tool available within our bodies to interrupt prejudice, to interrupt biases, to bring ourselves joy, to vision, to create, to find connected or connection. We have all of these tools here. And trust me, this is me speaking to myself too. I do this work and I'm constantly having to tell myself, Franklin, slow down, bull. You're doing a lot. Sometimes you just gotta slow down. Thank y'all so much this very morning. Please use these tools throughout your day, all day, all day.
Thank you so much for that, Franklin. That was beautiful and definitely much needed. The chat is filled with comments about how much people needed that this morning. I'll let you, I don't know if you can read through some of those, but everyone is saying that they love you, they love your poetry, that was super grateful and helpful, and all of those things. So if folks want to reach Franklin, you can find him on our symposium site where it is linked to his information, his email, his Instagram, all of those things. I will put in the chat, let me see, your email, or if you want to type that in, Franklin, so folks can contact you if they would like to reach out to you to connect in this way. Can you talk a little bit more about the work that you do for folks who might be interested in working with you in the future?
Yeah, so let me type this in real quick. No lie, I'm on my phone because my computer was being shiesty this morning. So there's that one. You can also find me on Instagram. And then let me pop back onto here. Cool. So yeah, so when I say I'm a science educator, I literally work at the Museum of Nature and Science as a educator performer because it is within my entire path to really bring arts and sciences together. For me, those two things were never separated to begin with. And then just through college and everything, they were separated for a little bit because I feel like it is important to focus in on things in academia, but I think also academia has some space to learn about intersectionality. And so, but then I got a wonderful job at the Science Museum. I'm also a poet, been writing poems since I was in 5th grade, right? And then I do a whole bunch of like Instagram poetry. I'm a mover too, a dancer, so I'm a danzante for Aztec dancing. But I also do a lot of club dancing, hip hop, house, whacking, Ozzy knows, we get down. Which is why I brought this work in today. I think all my work informs all my work, and I think that's what we should focus on. I'm also an MC. If you ever need anyone to go host your shows, trust me, I know I'm super calm in the morning, but like, let me get up into like past noon and I'll be happy for you. And I can definitely like host any of your shows. I think it's important to curate a space. I think it's important for people speaking to know how to drive a conversation forward, how to frame things, how to be concise when need to be, and eloquent and elaborate when need to be. And how to just have fun sometimes, y'all. Y'all just have some fun. If you see some stuff and you just want to laugh, laugh. Show off all your teeth. Laugh until the back of your throat is out, right? You know, because a lot of this work is super heavy, and I think this is, again, me speaking to myself. We forget to like take care of ourselves, and I forget to like laugh in these moments. And there are things to laugh about, like me and Ozzy dancing, and that memory. That memory is something that we cherish. So like, I'm gonna bring that up right now because that's my medicine right now. Because yes, y'all, I'm anxious, and I do this for a living, which means probably y'all are anxious too, especially some of the panelists who are coming up too. So this is even to the panelists, y'all. Like, you know, if we're about to be in this like human moment, then let's lean into our own humanity. If any of that vibes with you, go ahead and talk to me. If not, you know, just chill, have waffles, enjoy the conversation. I'm gonna like literally sit back and just listen to everybody talk.
Awesome, thank you for that, Franklin. And Franklin touched on what is at the heart of our desire for these self-care sessions right now. And so we're going to be starting each day and ending each day with a collective care session led by a wonderful facilitator. So Franklin will also be leading us in the end of our day today. And that is to really ground ourselves in this work, because in order to be able to do it, we have to do the work necessary to show up as fully as we can, right? And so that's why we wanted to start this way. We'll be ending in a care activity with Franklin, where we can come down from some of the things that come up for us this day. So we just really want to create space for grace, to create space for healing, and create space for us to do all of the necessary work so that we can continue and sustain all of our equity efforts. So with that, we will wrap up here. You have about 8 minutes, and then we'll see you all in our welcome. Thank you for coming to this session, and we look forward to your continued participation. And some of us will stick around in the chat, 2 of us, if you have any additional questions or if there's anything that you need before we segue into the next room. Okay, so I will end it now so we can move on to our next session. Thank you all.